Today we're at Aldi's doing a $200 grocery challenge. Sal and Ethan are teaming up, and me and Simon are teaming up. The goal is to build the best fat loss grocery haul possible for $200 that can last at least 2 weeks.
In this video, I'm excited to see who spends the $200 better than the other team. Now, we have Simon and Peach Fit, who are both bodybuilders, so I'm not going to be surprised if they win against the other team. Now, on the other side, we have two subjects who aren't as experienced, but I'm sure they have just enough knowledge to know how to lose weight.
So we're going for volume first.
I might get, like, what I might think about starting with is 2 heads of cauliflower.
Now, unless they really like cauliflowers, I don't think it's a great idea to put all your fruits into one basket, especially when you're on a budget, $200 budget, and you're gonna stick with this food for 2 whole weeks. Now, you wanna make sure you have variety. If you're sticking to cauliflower every day, you're gonna get bored. And if you get bored, you're never gonna stick to any diet that you like. You wanna make sure you enjoy the food you eat. At the least, you wanna make sure that you enjoy at least 80% of the food that you're eating on a diet. If you don't like at least 80% of the food that you're eating on a diet, you're gonna have a miserable time losing weight. Now, I say 80% because not everything you're gonna eat on a diet is gonna be enjoyable. Some of that bland chicken or whatever you're not seasoning because you're scared of the calories, it's gonna taste a little bad. Now, that's obvious and it's expected. So stick with the process. At least 80% of your food should be enjoyable.
I think they're gonna hit their protein target, but I don't know how they feel about carbs, because a lot of people fear carbs. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, without a doubt, the biggest issue I see is people villainizing carbs, and they think that it's the reason they're gaining weight. That is not the case, and there's some truth to it, but I'll explain it in a second. Carbs are not the reason you're gaining weight. If anything, they're giving you energy and fueling your workouts, which will help you lose more weight. Now, with that being said, carbs stick in your muscle as glycogen stores, and they deplete once you stop eating carbs, which gives the illusion that you're losing weight when it's just really water. If you want to lose water weight, then that's the way to do it. You can stop eating carbs, but if you want to lose actual subcutaneous fat, which is the fat under your skin here, you gotta eat in a calorie deficit, which has been explained many times before.
Dude, I think we should get some lettuce though.
Want some lettuce?
Okay, I think we need to. Like, I don't know. For me, I'm a big salad guy because when it comes to like fitting more volume within your calories,
Lettuce?
putting literally anything on a big bed of lettuce makes it way more filling.
Now, this is actually great advice coming from the guy in the blue shirt. He's saying that salads are really good for keeping you full, aka they're very voluminous, and they keep you satiated, which is also correct. Now, there's a twist. If you put ranch and honey mustard or any type of condiment that you could think of, it's gonna turn that tool into something that's gonna turn against you. Now, be careful with the stuff you're putting, because what you think is 1 tablespoon is actually 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of ranch or honey mustard or any condiment that you like. Please be careful, harder than ever before, when you're trying to measure how much you're putting on your salads. I know it makes it taste great, but make sure you're tracking every single calorie, because every calorie counts when you're trying to be leaner like these guys. Another pro tip is learn how to say no once at the grocery store, so you don't have to say no for the rest of the week when the snack is sitting in the pantry at home. Like Arnold once said, put the cookie down.
Put that cookie down! Now!
A great like fat I like to use avocado.
100%.
Right?
This would be considered one of our fats.
One of the healthy fats, yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, as we all know, avocados are a great healthy fat, but would I recommend them to 2 people trying to lose all this weight? Probably not. Now, let me tell you why. Avocados are very calorie dense, which means you can go through 2 to 3 of them in a single sitting. That's not what we want. We want very voluminous foods like that lettuce that are going to keep you full for longer. With that being said, avocados are great if you can count how much you're eating. Now, if you have a scale and you're weighing exactly how much you eat, or you just track it in your head, make sure you're not going to 2 to 3 of them, it's going to be a great healthy fat, you can add it. But most people are not going to eat a very small thin slice of avocado and feel full. That's why I wouldn't recommend it to these guys. Now, what I recommend instead is cashews. Now, why cashews? Cashews have that crunch to them. When you're chewing on it, it sends a signal to your head that you're full. Now, that's what I've seen to work for me and many others like me. I tell my friends to do the same thing and they like it. Try it out for yourself. Switch from avocados to cashews. They're both healthy fats. and tell me which one works better for you down in the comment section below, and let's keep watching.
Do they have lean beef at a
They
decent
do.
price?
They have 97.3, 96, 93.7,
93.7? Okay, what's
and
the
then
price on that?
96.4. So they have 96.4. Aldi's the only place that have 96.4. So this is $9.
Okay, how much is it? Like how much does it weigh?
These are both $9 for the whole thing.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to protein, lean beef is a great choice, especially if you're getting 96.4 like shown in this video. But I know some people don't have the option to get 96.4 cuts of beef. So what I recommend for those people is you wash your beef. So after you're done cooking it, say example, you have 90-10. You're done cooking it and you go to the sink and you wash it out to make sure all that fat goes in the drain instead of into your stomach where it comes into extra calories for no reason. Now, we all know that the extra calories from the beef gives that juicy texture and it tastes really, really good. But is it worth it? No, please don't sacrifice your health for that little extra taste. Now, especially when you're like these guys, you want to make sure you're washing your meat so that 200 to 300 extra calories isn't adding up.
So what is it? Like how much was it?
$3.35.
Okay. Just over $3.
Yep.
We got some cooking oil. Spray oil is so huge in a deficit because, you know, even when you're using normal oil, even if you only pour it for a second,
Yeah,
it's a lot.
it's a lot.
Of calories.
I agree.
But if you can not go overboard with the amount of sprays, you save a ton of calories and you're still able to like actually cook stuff.
I agree.
Now, as I said, the gold standard for losing weight, in my opinion, is the 0-calorie cooking spray. Now, it's not actually 0 calories, so you got to be careful. It's more like 3 or 4, but legally in the United States, you're allowed to put 0 if it's less than 5 calories for, I don't know what reason, who made that rule. It's not my fault, but just be careful with how much you're actually spraying. With that being said, 0-calorie cooking spray is a great addition to the unnecessary calories from oils are, well, unnecessary. So please make sure you're diligent with what you're putting into your foods. Take this from me now. Limiting your excess calories from stuff like unhealthy fats, condiments, and oils are gonna significantly change your weight loss journey for the better. Please make sure you're limiting these things and track your calories. Even if you don't want to track your calories, just have an estimate in your head of how much you're eating daily. Check the label, make sure you know exactly what you're putting into your mouth and at what cost.
I think we have a ton of protein. I don't know. How do you feel about the protein?
This is a very good amount of protein.
I'm very happy, and we need it. We have a $200 budget.
This is $60.
Okay, sweet.
We got room to play.
Immediately, they're not here to play. Now, you can see that they went straight to the protein, which is perfect. That's what you should be doing as well. Protein is first, carbs and fat come after. Build your diet around protein. Like protein is right here on the pyramid, and then carbs and fats are on the lower hierarchy of the pyramid. Now I'm looking at their cart and they have cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, salmon, chicken. They have a bunch of healthy proteins. I say they know exactly what they're doing and they might just beat the other team.
How do you think what they are going to buy is going to compare to us?
So here's the thing. I know that Simon eats the same shit every day.
Yep. And I told you I'm the same way. I can just eat the same meals over and over and over.
Yeah.
This must be love. Sound and
So that's going to be a wrap for this video. Please make sure you leave a like, comment down below what you think of this new setup, subscribe with most notifications, and I'll leave a link down below if you want to see the grocery haul, and I'll see you in the next one.